Hello, amigos, and welcome to another episode of Inside the Ropes with Coach Mario. Coach Mario, owner and head coach of Warriors Pride Boxing Academy here in Miami, Florida. How are you guys doing this morning? I hope everybody's fine. Happy Friday to all. All right, like we used to say in Puerto Rico, Feliz Viernes Social. Happy Social Friday, guys. Happy Social Friday. I hope you guys have a good weekend coming with the family. Whatever plans you have, stay safe. This is something that is very important, family and living a good, healthy life, guys. But anyway, today I'm going to talk a little bit about something that's been on my mind for a couple of days now after Haney's defeat. After Ryan Garcia put an ass whooping on Devin Haney, a terrible ass whooping. I mean, something that majority of people out there didn't see it. Only a few fanboys believed this could happen because based on emotions, not based on anything intelligent, not based on analyzing fighters, just based on emotions. And these are usually the casual fans who, just choose fighters based on emotions. And I've been saying this for a while, guys. You don't choose or you don't analyze fights based on emotions. If you have lost all sense of impartiality, you should just stick to something else. All right, watch MMA, UFC. That's a sport that is full of casuals based on emotions who actually they just there for entertainment purposes. All right, so saying that, I believe that. Like I said, nobody that analyzed this fight based on all the things that happened. Ryan Garcia's behavior, Devin Haney's great victory over Regis Prograis, his domination, his speed, his skills. We did see some flaws, in his a little flaws on his defense. He might get caught with one of those power punches. And something that I had mentioned before was that Devin Haney is the type of fighter that would be an easy fight for somebody that is an aggressive fighter, somebody like Matias. And that fight, too bad, didn't happen before the Ryan Garcia. That fight should have gotten made. If that would have been the case, Devin Haney would have probably ended up in the hospital. This fight would not have lasted 6 rounds. Probably would have gone in the first 3 rounds. Devin Haney would have quit. But my question to everyone who is a subscriber of this channel, and remember, guys, I know a lot of you guys, thousands of you guys are watching this channel across the world. Please just subscribe to the channel, like and share with your friends if there's something that you want to continue listening to. It is something that I'm passionate about. It's a sport that I'm very passionate about since I was a young kid in Puerto Rico, growing up in Puerto Rico, watching my first championship fight live, Carlos Ortiz versus Sugar Ramos, right there in here on Bithorn Stadium. That's the day I fell in love with the sport. But continuing to this conversation, what is the future for Devin Haney? What do you guys think is the future for Devin Haney? Okay, he still holds the title. That's been kind of a point of controversy for a lot of people. I've been hearing, champions and experts go back and forth. Some people say the title should be vacant. Some people say no, because the person that was at fault not making the weigh-in was Ryan Garcia, and Devin Haney actually had the discipline to make the weight, so he shouldn't be stripped. So it's a split, all right? A lot of people think one way, other people think the other way, but ultimately the WBC, who is the organization, very corrupt organization, by the way, decided no, this guy's not going to be, Devin Haney's not going to be stripped of his title. He made the sacrifice to make the weight, so he didn't lose the weight there on the scale. And one thing that I don't remember who was the person that mentioned it, but I think he mentioned in Pro Box TV in Spanish version. Can't recall who it was. Oh yes, now I remember. Eric Terrible Morales. He goes, well, the reason why he wasn't stripped was because when there's a championship fight, the champion makes weight. The challenger does not make weight. The title is off the is no longer in play. The title is no longer in play. So they're not fighting for the title anymore. So they're not fighting for the title because the opponent didn't make weight. Then the champion keeps his championship belt. Keeps his title. So that is something that makes total sense. That's the way I've always thought. Your opponent doesn't make weight, you're the champion, and you lose, you still lose. You keep the belt because the championship belt was not in play. But regarding Devin Haney, after that beatdown and his destruction, and I don't know what happened to his jaw, but some people say it's broken. I don't know what the status is on that. It's going to be a while till he recovers from that ass whooping. I don't know what's going to happen to him mentally, getting back into the ring. He's only 25 years old, and I know there's other people that have actually come back from defeat and have regained their title or redeemed themselves. But I'm not so sure about Devin Haney, guys. I'm really not so sure about Devin Haney. I'll tell you why. I believe that his flaws, which I had mentioned in this channel many times, and just look at my previous episodes when I talk about Matias versus Devin Haney, how easy it is for an aggressive fighter to beat somebody like Devin Haney. Somebody like Matias beat Devin Haney. I mentioned the fact that Richardson Hitchens reminded me of Devin Haney on his fight with Lemos. That's the way it was going to go. If Matias would fight Devin Haney, all these things, have exposed him to a fighter of that nature. Now, what Devin Haney can do is, get a stay busy fight, an easy fight with somebody that might not be as aggressive, somebody's more of a boxer, snooze fest type of fight. It's not going to make any money out of that. I don't believe that should be a pay-per-view. And like I've said before to all you Haney fanboys, a lot of Haney fanboys out there, that were talking a lot of crap, and I was with you guys as far as, choosing Haney over Ryan Garcia. So, I'm in the same boat, but I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Devin Haney. I'm not a fan of Ryan Garcia. I'm a fan of Matias. I like his style. All right. I'm not a fanatic. I'm a fan. I really analyze this guy. I'm a fan of Artur Beterbiev. I'm a fan of some other fighters that have more or less the same style. I'm a fan of Emmanuel Navarrete. These guys, I love the way they fight. They're all action fighters. They come forward. You know what to expect. You're not gonna see a boring fight. I'm not a fan of too much technical, too defensive type fighters. They make me fall asleep, guys. And I know I can appreciate the fundamentals of boxing, and I appreciate the technique and the masterful display on some of these fighters, like Rigondeaux, but sometimes, man, it's too much, all right? I like to see them engage. But as far as going back to Haney, what's going to happen with him, he has been exposed. He can definitely cannot take punches or hard punches to the chin. He's a glass chin, pillow-fisted individual with no power. So when you have those two factors against you, you can have all the technique in the world, but someone is going to catch you like he was caught with something that he had prepared for. What happened to preparing for that lead hook from Ryan Garcia? So right there, you can see he's not that elite. He's not that elite. He was overrated, like I've said here many, many, many times. In my opinion, he was overrated. All right? He was always a weight bully. He was always fighting little guys. He got hurt by Linares. A lot of people say he lost to Lomachenko. And now he has been exposed greatly. And something that doesn't help him at all is his dad. Bill Haney is such a negative, hateful individual, guys. Brings so much negative energy to around this kid, Devin Haney, that Devin Haney should look for somebody else to train him. All right, and he has all the skills. He's a good fighter, but I believe he's a little bit overrated. Like we said before, he's no Mayweather. He doesn't have punching power. Mayweather had punching power. Mayweather could knock you out. And he proved that when he was Pretty Boy Floyd during his career, the initials of the beginning of his career. But my concern is with Devin Haney and what is going to happen next. Should he fight one of the other champions, try to unify? I guess that's off the table. I don't think Bill Haney would allow that. I don't think Devin Haney is mentally or physically capable of beating somebody like Suriel Matias. And maybe he could beat somebody like Teofimo Lopez. He stays away. Teofimo Lopez has shown, lack of ability, fundamental ability, footwork, and the ability of cutting off the ring. He lost, in my opinion, against Sandor Martin, and he lost again against Jermaine Ortiz. So, should Devin Haney fight, another pillow-fisted fighter like Sandor Martin? I think that's a good choice. I think that's his mandatory, if I'm not mistaken. So he should take that fight with Sandor Martin. Once he recovers from everything, he'll probably win, but you never know. You never know with Devin Haney now how strong he is mentally, how much his mental strength has been jeopardized and weakened by such a devastating and humiliating defeat. Because nobody saw this coming. Huge upset in my opinion. So guys, let me know what you guys think. Should Devin Haney fight Sandor Martin next? I think that's a good, safe fight for him. And then afterwards, what happens? Should he go up to 147? I don't think he has any shot at 147. I think, in my opinion, guys, Devin Haney has one more win against, the likes of Sandor Martin, maybe. And but if he loses again, and if he loses anyway close to the way he lost against Ryan Garcia, I think that's it for Devin Haney. For all you Haney fans that love him so much, I'm sorry to tell you, but he's been totally exposed. I don't see Devin Haney as the great fighter that you think he is. All right? I've said it many times here. And I've had a little bit of discussion with some of you guys, hate from you guys when I said it. All right? And I think Ryan Garcia is also now overrated. Ryan Garcia just has that lead hook, that power, which worked perfectly for somebody, tailor-made for somebody like Devin Haney. But if Ryan Garcia stays at 140 and fights somebody like Suriel Matias, he's going to get knocked out. So if he moves to 147, tries one of these big guys, Boots Ennis or one of these other champions, he's going to get knocked out. All right? I don't see Ryan Garcia fighting any of the top dogs. He's going to want to make money now. He doesn't want to earn a title. He doesn't want legacy. All he wants is money, recognition by the fanboys, and that's it. That's his mentality. So he wants to drink and party as much as he wants. He doesn't want to make weight. He wants to do shit his own way. He doesn't follow no one's instructions. He thinks he's somehow above everybody else as far as being able to drink and fight, and that wouldn't affect him. It's going to catch up to him. Like I said before, it's going to catch up to him. The thing that he has for going for him is his age, his youth. But once that is gone, 5 years from now, let's see where Ryan Garcia is at. Anyway, guys, this is all for now. I'm heading out to Key West later on today, getting ready for my guys. I have 3 fighters, AJ Jimenez, Paul Sotolongo, and also Andrew Finlay. They're going to make their USA boxing debut this weekend. Tomorrow are the fights right there on Duval Street, right in front of Sloppy Joe's. It's going to be an outside event. There's going to be a lot of tourists there watching. I'm going to see if I can stream it live. But anyway, guys, wish me luck, all right? Wish me luck. So thank you for tuning in again. Have a happy Friday, Social Friday. God bless you all. Take care. Until next episode, this is Coach Mario, owner and head coach of Warriors Pride Boxing Academy, saying hasta la vista. Dios los bendiga and peace.